Hello everybody and welcome back to this week's new video. If you're new here, hi, my name's Noah. I typically post bookish and lifestyle content, so if that sounds like of any interest to you, I hope that you stick around and enjoy what you see. In today's video, I am going to be doing my 2025 bujo flip through. I am like hardcore Leuchtturm1917. Leuchtturm was my very first one, so I've stuck with her. I've filled her up quite a bit, very chunky, and it's time to retire her because it's the new year. I do go through the whole thing of this, as well as a little preview of my setup for my 2026 bujo. I got to my setup quite late. I typically will also do my setup at the end of the year and upload that as well, and unfortunately she didn't come in time for me to be able to do that. So I do flip through and show you my spreads because I do have a few new ones that I changed as well. Let's get into the flip through and I hope you like what you see. As you can see, I had a sticker fall off. It's peeling a little bit, which sucks, but I do like how I have the stickers here. The only thing is that I wanted this to be the main focus because I thought it matched the cover, but it kind of made it difficult to line everything else up, which is why 2026 my bujo, I just decorated the whole cover at once. Thankfully my nails look good. I just got them done a few days ago. Anyway, this first page is always like my washi cutouts, leftover bits, and I'm surprised that I actually was able to fill up the whole page since I made sure that I was really utilizing my washi because I always end up leaving them for nothing. So, and it's the year of the snake. A camp friend of mine had an Etsy shop with zodiac stickers, so I used it for 2026 as well. It was very perfect. He has a shop on Etsy, like I said, that I can leave down below, but his Instagram is twardart, and he has like weekly comics that he uploads as well if you're interested. This is my 2025 year at a glance calendar. I don't really refer to it so much, but I do like that it's here. It feels very right that it's the first page. I also always have this measurements page just so that I can easily refer to it and see how I can evenly split up my pages. These are my goals for 2025. I literally only checked off one, but I did like at least half of them. My physical TBR, because I want to shop my own shelves, didn't read as much as I would have liked to, but we're working on that for 2026. My bookish goals, I always do this as well. I list out all the books that I read in 2025 and I was splitting it up by month, the colors. But I actually like didn't do a really good job of filling it in this year, though I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because I am using both Goodreads and Storygraph, but I'm trying to be more on top of it this year, and I have a system now that allows me to do so. It sucks because these pages are now blank. I thought I would have this for more books that I would read, and I didn't really like the system I created of coloring it in based on star rating, so I changed that for this year as well. I always love this page. My monthly photos, it's something that I have in every single bujo. It's all the memories, the important ones, the ones that I like to remember. And then we head into January. Like I said, for this year or 2025, I wanted to use up a lot of my washi. Each month has a washi theme and colors based on that. This one's perfect for winter. I've definitely used it before. This was the year that we were really starting to get started on wedding planning as well, so I have some notes in here regarding that. A lot of things to check off on my to-do list regarding that as well. As you can obviously tell, this form of weekly layout is what really works for me. And I added some junk journaling also, which is fun and is a good way to fill up the journal. So I definitely would like to incorporate having monthly junk journaling pages in my current bujo as well. Pink is always a theme, right? Obviously, I end up using the same colors every month typically, although I do like to reserve pink for my birthday because it's my favorite color. As you can see, I finished this roll finally, and I was using a different one a Valentine's Day spread because my friend Samantha sent me a card. A friend of mine gave me some chocolates as well. A little monthly junk journaling again. I actually really liked this. I have this on my Instagram as a Reels, I think. And I went to see Cabaret. I forgot what it was called for a second. Because every year or every week even, I like to set up my bujo in the same way. Although I didn't really at the very beginning because I was still trying to figure out what my bujo style was. But obviously this is a really great way for me to have everything out and it still looks incredibly functional. But I'm trying to, at least in January, have a different style of weekly setup to see what I like and what works for me. And to have it look a little bit more artsy since I no longer really have themes like I used to, or how people might typically have their bujos set up. I like how that looks very artsy, but I'm not artsy in that way. So I'm trying to work out a system that really works for me. I saved this from a invoice that I got from Bagu to maybe junk journal or something, and I obviously didn't, but I still actually really love this added page. This month, I guess clearly I was doing a photo or a Polaroid representative of that month separate from these photos, and it was a photo of me. So this one is from when we went to, I think this one's in Edinburgh. Oh, it literally says that, yeah. So I was doing a lot of travel. This month we went to 3 cities. I went with my family. It was the first time I was seeing my mom since she had moved to Japan. So I do still have journaling pages, or my weekly setup until I leave, and usually when I travel I do take my bujo, but it becomes daily journaling so that I can see really what we did while we were away and what we did, what the highlights of that day was. And usually when I come back it'll end up being this kind of junk journaled situation. This one I don't love because I just wanted to show everything where we went. Yeah, I was going to a lot of shows with my sister because she has one of those memberships where she could get tickets for a good price. I did Snoopy because my mom's birthday's in June and she loves Snoopy. I actually really like the colors of these as well. July. This confetti type thin washi tape as well. I use the Crayola markers. Some of them have dried up and I've thrown them away. I think I would like to use different markers, but this has been working for me. I have some Tombow markers as well, but I don't know. I don't want to have to buy something when I still have a bunch of stuff that works for me right now. That's the whole point of my no buy year anyway at the moment. That's from when right past 12 a.m. for my birthday. August is usually a little bit more free because it's my birthday month, so I'll kind of just allow myself to use my favorite colors, my favorite, just whatever I'm in the mood for. Oh, I love this washi so much. It's holographic. Same for this one, which is obviously why they got saved. This is when I was cat sitting for my cousin. Oh, this is so pretty. I love the gold in it. I had my first bridal appointment here as well. That's why my August photo is me trying on a dress that I absolutely loved there. This is from our 10-year anniversary trip. Don't have a September photo. Okay. I thought I filled everything in at the end of the month. Usually I'll end up forgetting, and December will kind of be the month where I fill everything in. To avoid that, obviously, to have missing pages, I would like to be more on top of it this year. I think this was supposed to be a blank, real, anniversary junk journaling situation. That obviously didn't happen. I have another page like that I wanted to do for the end of December, but we'll talk about that later. What is this? Oh, I think this is supposed to be junk journaling or like a spread for our engagement shoot that we had in September as well. And then I was going to Japan, so I had a loose packing list here. And I read so little. This is where I really fell behind on my goal, my reading goal. This is like so sad. But I was away. I was on vacation. My days were like jam-packed. So initially I said yes to the dress, but now it's just the courthouse one. I returned this one and got a different one that I love so much more actually. I like when it lines up perfectly that I have a washi that kind of fits that season as well. This one's in here because I was helping a friend pack and he had gone voting on Halloween, gotten the sticker, and I just stuck it in here. It's not my sticker. Mine sadly blew away. Otherwise it usually is in my spreads. Video planning for the rest of the year. This is when I took an edible and thought I was going to fall asleep and ended up having this like huge burst of creative inspiration, wrote it down and made a whole spread for it. Also no photo for December. Yeah, the rest of the year I didn't, so love that for me. I was reading so much more in December because I really needed to catch up on my goal. Happy that I was able to make it. See, this page is blank because I wanted to do Christmas journaling or just end of the year, like things that I was doing in December. And I was looking over it, all the bits that were in here that I had saved, and saw that like really cute stuff. So I'm going to save that for probably adding to my journal because it just felt like a waste to just have it on this blank page just for there not to be writing and for it to really be finished. Lots of empty pages in this one, but this is the end. And every journal so far, bujo so far that I've done is have my DNF list at the very, very back so it doesn't take up space. Like it's already taken up space in my mind. I do use this for these types of stickers that I want to save for my journal or things that I would like to use for my covers in other journals just to have them in one safe space. I'm not really sure what my favorite page is. I do like that I have these junk journaling bits that I'm adding more and more to in my journal. I really like that popcorn one too. Is that not in March? Like this is not my favorite, but I do like all the different colors at the top here. Sometimes I'll have all of these things that I just, sometimes I'm like, oh, well, maybe I don't need a regular journal as well. This really is for like my daily calendar stuff. Oh, this is the one. That's my 2025 journal. I can give a little loose preview of my 2026 one. This is my 2026 journal. You've definitely seen the cover if you've watched my other videos so far this year. Unfortunately, this one and a little bit of this one is peeling off. There's really no saving it because there's like stuff stuck onto there. I don't want to tape it. I don't know if I'd like the look of that. Then I would have a difficult time finding something that actually fits this spot. But oh yeah, see, this is the sticker from my friend's shop. I wanted to have every zodiac of the year to be the front and center. Not that I would remember that it's like year of the snake or whatever, year of the horse, but I also don't like snakes, so I didn't really want that to be on the cover. 2076 year at a glance, obviously. Measurements. My reading goals and my life goals are now on this one spot on my 2026 bingo card. I did ins and outs. Everybody was doing that. I thought that was really cute. I am doing a no buy year, so these are the rules that I have for myself. here is where I am trying to be better. I don't know what went wrong last year, because in previous years I've definitely been able to keep up with it. This year I got rid of my book page where I write out all the books that I'm reading in that month, because I'm keeping track of it by my calendar like these. I always use the same Tombow marker, but I'm also hoping that so that I can remember the actual dates, that I fill it out here as soon as I'm done with it, instead of doing it multiple times in a different spread. So this is what I've read so far this year. Nothing really great, although a lot of them have been 4 stars. I'm working on my 5th book right now. Same goal of 100 books, so same amount of pages. As I was touching on, oh, this is my physical TBR. I didn't really leave a page for extra books. This space could be that. If it comes to it, I can have a different spread in my journal, but this is now my physical TBR. There's more books on it. I'm trying to shop my shelves more though. I have a higher goal of reading one every month or for the rest of the year. This one I like better because it's going to be one cohesive color, and it will be a different color if and only if I have a 5-star read, which I think makes a lot more sense. My YouTube video ideas and my wish list. This, I saw someone do this on Instagram, and I have a Wordle tracker. I do the New York Times games every day, although that's also one of my bingo boards, and I'm tracking all the Wordle words. I think it's fun. I don't have the Wordle archive because my sister kicked me off of the family plan because I said I don't really need it, but it's been fun so far. Yeah, you typically will remember a word, but this is my Wordle tracker. I'm having fun with it. This is my page for my monthly photos now, my Instax photos. And this was like the weird week before the full week starts. Don't love this cover page. I still am kind of debating whether or not I want to keep up with the bujo, the washi tape every month. I had the right color. Since I'm doing no buy, I am also tracking my money as well, what I'm spending out and how much I'm making, because I have a savings goal as well, since I have 2 weddings and my bachelorette to plan for, other travel plans as well. My reading, this is my only reading tracker now. I used to have 3 pages worth, but my financial tracker is taking up that space. Some light journaling at the start of the year, 1st week, 2nd week, and then I have this page open for junk journaling because it was just Coda's birthday. That's what I've got so far. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know any of the new spreads that you are enjoying in your bujo. I tend to find some inspiration by looking at other people's, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!